Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big...
Decent chance! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Belgium finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he goes cross-field. De Kalpa. Oh no, what has happened here? De Arrascaeta. Openda. De Kalpa. And he's being shifted off it. And he's in on goal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries to play it through. Courtois can clear it away. And he's there to retrieve it. De Arrascaeta. Meunier.
Belgium are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Just eases him off the ball. Played out to the left flank. Ooh, a delicate chip through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Araujo proves too strong. De Bruyne. De Ketelare.
Uruguay always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can... And he shoots! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And it's De Bruyne. Oh, cracking ball. And Batshuayi!
Batshuayi made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Oliveira. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De Bruyne. Here's Onana. And here's Openda. Opts to play it back. Shot a goal! And again! Oh, good finish! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Ugarte. No way through. Openda.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Araujo. This is a promising build-up. De Arrascaeta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good ball, good take. And it's Ugarte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oliveira. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. No, that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Aldaquil does really well to win the ball there. Batshuayi. De Bruyne looking understandably energised after his goal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's shifting through the gears here. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So the action resumes.
Belgium really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Meunier. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belgium have it back and can go again. Openda goes for a shot! Chance, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Arrascaeta. De Bruyne. De Ketelaere. Openda. And he's lost his man here. Openda! This time, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the keeper beats. He's had a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Now that's a lovely exchange. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's De Bruyne. Onana. Now this could be a chance. And a shot! And one more try! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nunez might just make this. pass has gone astray. Valverde knocks it into space. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And he's gone looking for safety. Played out towards the right wing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is a brilliant interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 7, número 20, número 10. Entran número 25, número 21, número 6. Se está realizando un cambio.
Now it's Trossard. Mangala. And it's Fofana. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Trossard. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Salamakers gathers from the goal kick. Now, can they get him away?
Belgium really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Salmakers. Tielemans. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Trossard. Looking for the run.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Belgium really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's where it came from. Torres. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a sharp pass. He's on it, can he get away? And they can counter here. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
Señoras y señores.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, straight into the action.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era.
Get it! And there's a goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing.
De Arrascaeta.
Oh, good ball!
De Arrascaeta.
Great chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And here's Nunez.
De Arrascaeta!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Meunier ventures forward.
Now it's Batshuayi.
And it's Meunier.
De Bruyne. And this is Batshuayi.
Tielemans. Here's Onana.
Belgium are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Onana.
Now that's a lovely exchange.
Can he get on the end of this?
Brilliantly cut out.
And he's there to get it away. Belgium are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku going forward. Valverde.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ugarte. And here's Nunez. He's looking wide.
And he was alert to it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Lukaku. Oh, super find. He's picked his way, and Batshuayi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Lukaku. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Batshuayi. Great vision. Lovely. Now then. Valverde. De Arrascaeta. And it's Tielemans. And this is Lukaku. And here's Batshuayi. Just eases him off the ball. De Arrascaeta. Tries to pass it through.
De Bruyne.
Now it's Batshuayi. The muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Darwin. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. And it's made its way to him. Crossed into the box. And he's managed to get rid. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Batshuayi gets into a good position. Good take, and is he in? De Arrascaeta.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's De Arrascaeta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Uruguay have their second corner now. Fas gets it away. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Belgium are looking to go forward now. And that'll do under the circumstances. Meunier. That's Tielemans. Now it's De Bruyne. Looking to play him in.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Ooh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. And now the breakaway.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Belgium finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Aims beyond the defence.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Belgium do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Luca Bacchio. Tielemans. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! That's another chance!
And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run.
oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's following up. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
No, that's been intercepted. Uruguay are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending.
And the shot! Goal! Uruguay! And they're back in front.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Uruguay with the lead. Meunier making good progress on the right-hand side. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Thus. And it's to Kuiper. Belgium still have the cards to affect this game. Ugarte. That's an imaginative pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Luca Bacchio knocks it into space. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread to the right. Meunier. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 20. Número 10. Entran número 21. Número 24. Cambio.
Oh, good effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Theat certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Opts to play it back. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up.
And he's there to clear it.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. "75 minutes played." That's a throw. And they've switched it over to the other side. De Calpa. Trossard looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Nunez picks it up out wide. Very nicely done. Nice control. And it's Ugarte.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Belgium can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Uruguay really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo kept aware. Now Trossard. Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio en Uruguay. Número 7.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Número 15. Entran número 19. Número 3. Número 6. Número 8. Cambio.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That's really well cleared. Teat. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Belgium perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.